So as the video says, today we are going to be showing you guys how to make lamb. So that sounds like a pretty weird meal, but you know what? We're gonna be showing you. So I brought over a friend to show me how to do it, and actually that guy was actually in my toilet video, if you remembered, from a while back. So he's going to be coming back to the channel and he's going to be showing you guys how we can make lamb, because he's a professional chef as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the lamb making.
So this is a butterflied leg of lamb. You realize it comes in one piece like this. We got the fat side here. What I did was I marinated in olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper, and rosemary. We're gonna sear the fat side for a few minutes, then we're gonna sear the non-fatted side, and then we're gonna basically let it roast in an indirect flame. I got my grill nice and hot. And by the way, this has been marinating for about 6 hours. You want to get a really nice sear on that fat side. Now you'll notice the flare-ups, but as long as you keep the cover open, it won't come in that bad. But you got to be aware of some of these flare-ups. Yeah, so we just flipped it. We got a nice sear on that front side, that fatty side. We got a major flare up. This is the first time I'm grilling. Serious grilling since the winter here, and my grill is a lot of oil on it, and it's hot. It's really hot, so we got to be really mindful about the flare up. So we're rotating this thing out a lot, and this thing was swimming in olive oil. So that olive oil touches these hot flames here. Goes right up. So now that we got a nice sear on the lamb, what we're going to do is we're going to go indirect heating here. So I've got these burners on and the rest of the burners off. I'm going to close it in. We're going to run to roast it at about 350, about 35, 40 minutes, hour, depending on the thickness of your roast. All right, so we had it roasting here indirectly for about, I guess, about a half hour or so. I'm not using a temperature right now, but you know, this is a really thick piece of lamb. Depending on how you like it, you can pretty much pull it off. But I'm gonna put it back on the fat side for another few minutes, and I'm gonna pull it off. But the way it feels right now, the actual lamb was thick here and thinner here, so we're gonna have more of a medium rare here and more of a medium here. So we're going to put it down for another few minutes on this side, and we're going to take it off. Been roasting, so we did so just to reiterate, we seared both sides. We had a hell of a flare-ups going on. Anyway, I had it indirectly roasting for about a half hour or so, and you know, we got a thick part here that's going to give us about a medium rare, and we got a thin part here that's going to give us probably a medium well towards the end. But that's what we got. You could use a thermometer and figure out the temperature yourself, or if you want to feel it around and figure out what it is, you can do it that way as well. But there we go. That's what we got. Butterflied leg of lamb. We're going to let it rest for about 15-20 minutes. We're going to slice it up. We'll see you then. So we're about to carve the butterfly leg of lamb. So you want to make sure you go against the grain. So to the best of my knowledge, I think we're good this way. Let's see what we look like here. Like I mentioned, on this lamb, we had a thick side here and a thin side here. So the thick side, obviously, is a beautiful medium rare we got here. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful medium rare on the thick side. For those people who like it, medium rare. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit on the thin side, and we'll get more of a medium on that side here. Look at that beautiful, beautiful meat. Cut some on this side. There we go. If you notice, you see how the grain's going down. We're cutting against the grain here. And obviously on this side was a thinner side. This is more of a medium temperature here. We'll cut through that. But you want to make sure you cut against the grain. That's the most important part. Now on a leg of lamb, there's a lot of different grains all over the place. So do the best you can here. But I mean, this is cutting straight through. We had this thing marinating for about 6.5, 7 hours. You can marinate overnight if you want. But at this point, it looks really good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plate this, and I'm gonna finish it off with a little sea salt, some beautiful sea salt at the end here. So I'm just gonna place this here. So we're gonna finish off our lamb. You see I plated it. I added some nice rosemary, some fresh rosemary. And I'm gonna finish it off with a little Himalayan pink sea salt on the top here. Final touch. And with the lamb, I'm also serving, which I previously cooked. Got some rosemary roasted potatoes. And I've got some broccoli rabe sauteed with garlic and oil. And I've also got some we've got a little bit of a Greek salad here. There we go, Easter Sunday dinner. Enjoy.